we're starting Wednesday and we have a multi-step word problem. And we'll be doing word problems throughout the year. It says, Henry ordered 38 pizzas for a party. Each pizza has 8 pieces. There were 68 pieces left over. How many pieces of pizza did the guests eat? So I know we got 38 pizzas and that each had 8 pieces. Whenever I see that each, I know that we're going to either multiply or divide. And in this case, I know I'm trying to find the total amount of pizzas, so I'm going to multiply. It says there were 68 pieces left over. So whenever we're seeing left over, I know we're going to subtract. It says how many pieces of pizza did the guests eat? So first I need to figure out how many pieces of pizza there were in all. So I need to do 38 times 8. Oh, I think Kitten found something on the floor. So you're going to do 38 times 8. And 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 3 is 24 plus 6 is 30. So I had 304 pieces at the beginning. And then at the end, he only had 67 left. So to find how many they ate, we need to find the difference between 304 and 67. You can't take away. That becomes a 2. This 2 gives a set of hundreds to the tens. But I still need to give them some, so I'm going to make that a 9, and the 4 becomes a 14. Because 4 plus 10 is 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 2 minus nothing is 2. So they ate 237 pieces. The next one says, order the decimals from least to greatest. Now, the most important thing to remember about decimals is lining them up when you want to compare them. So I'm going to line them up by their decimal points. 0.25, 0.92, 0.10, 0 and 35 hundredths. So it says least to greatest. I'm going to start with the smallest number. So I'm going to start with 0, so I don't have any zeros in the 10 spot. I'm going to look for ones. Oh, I see one right here. So I'm going to put 1/10 right there. Okay, now I'm going to look for 2s. I see a 2 here. I see 25 hundredths. So I'm going to write that down and cross it out. I'm going to look for 3s. Oh, I have one right here. 35 hundredths. Cross it out. I don't have a 4. I don't have a 5. I don't have a 6 in the 10th place, but I do have a 7. So I know that 76 hundredths is next. And that means that 92 hundredths is the largest. Okay, it wants us to label the angles below. And I know that we've been talking about angles, so we have right, obtuse, and acute. So first off, I see that this one, I'm going to check it with my piece of paper, but it is exactly 90 degrees. So I know that this is a right angle. And then I'm going to use my paper. I'm going to line it up on the corner and see. Oh, it's smaller, so that's going to be acute. Again, I'm going to line it up, make a corner. It's smaller, so that's acute. And I'm going to line it up one more time. That's larger, so I know it's obtuse. Okay, last problem is again a division problem. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to set it up. And I know that 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. And if you don't know it, you can do one of two things. You can add them, keep adding 15. 15 plus 15, 10 is 30. So that gives me the second one. 30 plus 15, 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. The third one, 45 plus 15, 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 60. So if you don't know it, you can always do it this way. So I need to see, I don't know what's after 75, so I'm going to do 75 plus 15. 5 plus 5 is 10, is 90. So here we go. So the first thing I need to do is dad, mother, sister, brother, rover, and that means divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat, or remainder. So can 15 go into 9? No, because it's bigger than 9. So we're going to look at 92. So because we're looking at 92 together, whatever I'm dividing into it is going to go above that 2. So I know that I'm talking about 92 all together. So it can go once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. You can go 6 times without going over. If I added another 15 to 90, I would get 105, so that would be too big. So 15 times 6 is 90. We're going to subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. I'm going to bring down the 0. And we're going to repeat. 15, how many times can it go into 20? You can see it can only go in there 1 time. So 15 times 1 is 15. 20 minus 15, we're going to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So that is smaller, so our answer is 61, remainder 5.